illustrations for Root clothing. Find a small bit of an ad from many years back. Be sure to look for our upcoming article rated as inspirations for Root. Okay. What other clues are on here? It's gotta be.
God.
It has to be the lyrics. That's the only thing. Oh, the lyrics of the song contain no clues. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay, the Lucky LaRue's. Let's try this.
No. I must have pulled up the article we saw already.
Broadway taking over one of the children in Oliver. Says we got their start doing session work for their great uncle's record label. Okay. You know what? Let's just see what comes up if I do LaRue. No, that's the same thing. I don't want to use any hints. We've gone this entire game without using a single hint. We already know, but it doesn't mention that at the time Jim and Diamond had a 2-year-old daughter they named Candy. Barrett Gall did not seem thrilled to report this fact and called the name a bit too on the nose. Candy Roottree.
Is her name hyphenated, or is it just Roottree?
It's just Roottree. See?
Okay.
I went through all these, yeah. Alright. And there's nothing about Candy Roottree on...
Hey, Aunt.
What?
I think it might be time to check the hints.
No!
Ask the rubber ducky.
Fine, whatever. There's a tangent in James Roottree's spider shirt result that's worth investigating. What the fuck you?
Really? Okay.
And his wife died on the duo, according to many sources who find Lil Jim writes the majority of songs, plays the guitar, and often sings. Diamond's considered by fans to be the band's lead singer. The band never had another hit, but has its fans, who refer to themselves as Diamond's Dazzlers. I remember going through this.
Yeah.
More folksy and acoustic than the... Jim and Diamond have continued to release music through the 80s and other Cherry Tree and Sound of Laughter. Jim has become a bit of a recluse. Alright, let's go down the Diamond Dazzlers rabbit hole. What?
Oh.
I thought we looked at this.
I thought we did too.
Diamond's Dazzlers is the name of the official fan club for Jim and Diamond. You find a forum post called Cool Things You Got in the Mail on a random forum about video games. I could have sworn we looked at this. One reply mentions that Jim and Diamond still send out a Christmas card every year to Diamond's Dazzlers. It's accompanied by some pictures as well as some history about the fan club. Apparently, even though it is no longer available to join, Jim and Diamond still honor it themselves personally. That's cool.
That's really cute.
There's a fierce debate in the subsequent posts about whether that's cool or pathetic. No, it's awesome.
That's cool. That's super awesome.
Amongst the pictures of Christmas cards from over the years, only one is relevant. The card from 1996 includes pictures of Jim and Diamond's young son, Wolf, as well as a note about his daughter's band, the Floozies.
The Floozies! Oh my god. Hey, we're down from 5 to 4.
It's been 4. It's been 4 for the longest time.
Oh. Is that
That's Wolf.
Candy? Or that's Wolf.
We still don't have a candy, but now we have the name of the band.
Oh my god.
I swear to God. The Floozies are an all-female punk band operating out of New York City. I'm so pissed because we could have gotten this. We like, I thought we looked at this.
I'm guessing what we did was we noted the name and then got super sidetracked and forgot all about it.
You're probably right. They're mentioned in passing an online review from earlier this year. Apparently they were the opening act for the band the reviewer actually came to see. The reviewer writes that she normally doesn't review the opening act, but this one was unusual, and not because of the music, which she described as loud, fast, and repetitive, but not in the good way. The trio was extremely cagey about their identities. The reviewer asked the venue who they were, and she was told they were rumored to be the children of other famous musicians and didn't want to be why they became popular. The reviewer also mentioned that for an underground unknown band with absolutely no following, their equipment was all extremely expensive, and not only were they selling CDs, but they only cost $1. They probably were losing a fortune. The reviewer said, although she bought a copy, she would be unlikely to ever listen to any of it again, except maybe Beef Baby, the 7th track.
Beef Baby.
Beef Baby. Okay. There's no picture of the Floozies performing live, but the cover from the CD they were selling, Conquistador, has been added to your evidence. Beef Baby is a song by the Floozies. You can't actually find anything else about it anywhere, but with a name like that, it's hard not to speculate on the subject matter, isn't it? Could it be a euphemism? Or maybe about a newborn cow? Perhaps the Floozies are holding a grudge against a toddler. It certainly piques your curiosity, if only you had the time or resources to look into it further. Alright, well...
I mean...
Where are we at? There we go.
Upper left hand, yes. Well, she sure looks like a candy.
She does look like a candy. Okay.
Grudge against a toddler. I mean...
Occupation, child, musician. We still don't have the wives.
No. Booyah.
Although we only have like 2 names left.
To my genealogy genie. If you're reading this, it means you've locked in 49 blood relatives. Congratulations. I knew you could do it. There are 2 more entries on the family tree I'd like you to consider. These last 2 are optional. You can summon me whenever you wish.
Oh.
However, this will end your search and reveal the truth. So make sure you're ready.
I'm ready. Okay. These last 2 are optional, and I won't lock in until you say I'm ready. You can summon me whenever you wish. However, this will end your search. No, not yet. Hold on, because I want...
Not yet.
This... It's got to be... I don't know, how do we...
Joan and April.
Let's do a quick search on this. Joan Monroe. And then April... How the fuck do you spell her last name? No. Quaritch. Q-U-A-R-R-I-T-C-H. Of course not. Alright.
We are playing this, yes. We're almost finished.
Playing this too? Wait, someone else is playing this? Lewis,
Yeah.
someone else is playing this? Who else do we know? Who else is playing this? I swear.
Rosa.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, this is all we've been doing. We're so close to being done. Who the hell are... Like, I want to lock these goddamn names in. This is going to drive me insane. Maybe if I just swap them, maybe it'll just lock it in for me. No? No. Okay. Who is EC? EC is Elias Clancy.
Roottree, yeah. I think you have to type it in.
Yeah. And all right.
Oh, I wonder if you should do it like the others, like Roottree, comma, Elias Clancy.
Maybe. And we need a Mr. Miller.
Yeah.
We need a first name.
I think we just type it in.
But we need
we need his first
we might
name.
need a first name.
Was it Elias Clancy or Edward Clancy?
It was okay. That was in the journal. I know that was in the journal. Oh wait, we might actually have that. It is Elias Clancy. See?
His roommate, Mr. Miller. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were roommates. P.S. That means gay. See, I knew where they were in my notes.
Yeah, only because it opened up to the last page you used.
But now I want to double check. I want to make sure that I'm not just making that up because I don't want to fuck this up. Oh no, it was a scandal. Here we go. Roottrees Samantha Roottrees monetary inheritance. His siblings she retained the rights for payment. Okay. Sam, she had been told her parents died. Apparently, Sam was the illegitimate daughter of Elias Jr. and Patricia Christensen. Patricia, the daughter of a local steel mogul, and Eli Jr. harbored a secret romance with her father and her baby. Samantha was sent to the Roottrees. Elias hid her away with a local farmhand known as EC. Patricia was married off. Okay, none of the next gens had ever met or heard of Patricia until she unexpectedly appeared, now going by Patsy. After Patsy's husband died, she reunited with Eli Jr. and they finally married in the 50s. And they were okay.
We're looking for the page that says Lowell. What our names?
Yeah. What I'm most ashamed of is figuring out after Patsy she doesn't have a thick glasses. It's hard to explain the look on Pop's face when they read the farm's operation for as long as she was willing. I got flashbacks to when Zach was made president. Mother reframed it a bit, calm him down, saying, okay, Pop warned us away from that farm for years. I never met EC in person, but Pop once referred to him as a confirmed bachelor, and I suspect that's why he kept us from there. Sam had to grow up in a house with him and his roommate, Mr. Miller. I'm not sure Sam will ever forgive Uncle Junior or Patsy for abandoning her to that life. If I were her, I might never forgive them either. But even so, she seems to blame more than just the two of them. She has no problem with us gens, but she has a palpable hatred for the Five Pieces and Elias and Gwyneth.
Yeah, basically punished her for the circumstances of her birth. We need the page that talks about all of the goofy names. There we go. It was down at the bottom.
Oh yeah, Edward. Oh, it was Edward Clancy. It was Edward Clancy. I was wrong.
Okay.
Okay. But that's okay. I can fix this.
We can fix this.
Edward Clancy Roottree. But who is Mr. Miller? This is what I need to find.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be in the periodicals. Because it's just some dude.
What about, well, look up the Anderson farm again, because he worked there as a farmhand.
Company's current head of farming, Mrs. Cattrall, returns to Butler County to demonstrate how provides free samples of the original 5 flavors. Nothing on
Okay,
this.
what about, business?
No.
No.
Team
We have
Blast.
to look it up. Team Blast. Do we have to look it up on Spider Search?
Maybe. Clinton famous featured Elias and Gwyneth. Before marrying Elias, Gwyneth Roottree was Gwyneth Anderson. Elias took over the farm, produced only syrup. It was supposed to... okay. I mean, I remember reading this, but this now that we have more context, been well beyond their original farm. According to their website, they're still like the other educational source. Like Gwyneth Rootree's house back in the... okay, nothing... So maybe, I mean, Do you think they'll let us use Mr. Miller, or do we need that first name? I feel like we need that first name.
Yeah. Where did we see Mr. Miller? It was in Lauren's journal.
Yeah, they
right?
just said that, he was a confirmed bachelor and lived with Mr. Miller.
Yeah.
It was in the article about Sam. Yeah, here we go. Sam had to grow up in a house with him and his roommate, Mr. Miller. So, like, Mr. Miller. But I don't...
Can we look at her original journal? Because I feel like she mentioned EC in her original journal, too.
Sure. Okay, this is... I wish that I could control F.
That would be great.
This is everyone I want to stay with her. Margot. Let's see. Is there anything about... Here we go. Sam, 1963.
Yeah, okay, great.
Last Roottree had given Sam an obscure relative was to be included in family gatherings. Gwyneth had been pushing to include Sam for quite some time. Lauren writes, "Why Sam? I have many distant relatives I've never met. After all, Granny had sisters and Granddad had a brother or two, but I was told trim their branches from the family tree. So why is Sam special? Nothing adds up, and I'm not the only one to realize." Angie summoned all of the next gens to a secret meeting in Zach's office. Gwen's in Paris, but the rest of us, including Miracle's boys, spent ages trying to unravel the mystery. I didn't recognize Sam at Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy last year. At the reception, when I asked who Sam was, Pop shushed me and said it was complicated. Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside the farmhands. EC and John Miller.
John Miller. We've done it.
Yeah. That's the because that's the only thing he'd be. John Miller.
Yep. Bum-ba-dum.
Miller. John. Okay. I mean, we still gotta lock in these, but there's no other way for us to figure it out.
Yeah. And spouses are optional.
Yeah, but I want to get it.
I know. I feel like that's correct. The placement we have for them right now.
Yeah. Joan Monroe.
Wait, no, I take it back. April is November's mother.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Whew.
Okay. All right, I'm ready.
There's no way we'd have a picture, is there?
Oh, you don't have any portraits available to add to the family tree. To get started, click on Faces on your Evidence tab.
Well, what have we got? Squinting at all of these.
Well, I could kind of cycle through them.
Yeah.
We don't have any like if we had I wish we had a thing on about the farm. We don't have any photos for the farm.
Yeah, we really don't. Damn.
Yeah, shit. Well, okay, hold on. I know it's a very vague thing, but let's just check John Miller. Maybe there's like a photo of them or something together.
Oh my god, that would be incredible. Teen Blast.
I'm just checking everything now.
Starlet, for sure.
Absolutely gonna be in Starlet. Well, Edward Clancy would have been in the first gen, the original 5-piece.
Yeah. The sixth brother.
Because it was Elias who had the affair, right? They said.
God, I don't.
No. It was Elias Jr. that had the affair. They had a kid when she was a teenager.
When they were 16.
And yeah, and so they shipped her off to him. So there was no affair. That time of, that
We
era.
don't know why he's on that farm. He might be the secret 60s. Yeah.
Something's been bothering me, and I just want to see something.
Okay.
No? Okay. Remember how that one thing's like, what's an elderberry anyway?
Well, that was one of the original flavors.
Yeah, I don't know. Something about it I wanted to look up, but,
Sure.
Oh!
Oh, there he is! There they are!
That's the only one that we need. It's this one.
Yeah, it's that one. Oh my god.
I'm ready.
Oh my god, we've done it. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Confirm.
Yes. But first... Oh.
Nice, we did it.
Hell yeah. Hell
yes! Booyah!
Booyah. You want to come in this time?
So, you thought EC was Edward Clancy Roottree, and his partner was John Miller?
Yes.
That's exactly what I needed to hear.
Yes! Ha ha ha!
I'm Sam Madsen, though you know me as Samantha Roottree. Yep, I got old. The only picture you have of me is from 40 years ago. My book tells the truth about Elias, the 5 pieces, and my parents. Not my biological parents, Elias Jr. and Patsy. My fathers, Edward Clancy Roottree and John Miller. By now, you've either read Lauren's diaries, or you're just an incredible guesser.
We're both.
Lauren was right. I hated the 5 pieces. She just didn't know my full reasoning. My father, Edward Clancy, was a great man. But his identical twin, Clancy, and his father, Elias.
Oh, shit.
At age 16, my father was caught kissing a farmhand. Back then,
From
they
Bachelor.
wouldn't even acknowledge gay people existed. Having one in the family was unthinkable. The same year, I was born. A bastard granddaughter. 2 stains on Elias's perfect family. He decided to fix both. They tried to erase Edward Clancy. They even removed his 5 pieces flavor. His name was deemed a dirty word. He became EC.
Oh, egg cream.
Mmm.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, and yeah.
Oh, we missed that.
Yeah.
We were sent to the farm, and the 5 pieces did their best to keep the next generation away, to isolate me from family. But Elias couldn't erase us from existence. Laura never realized I was the little girl from her diary.
I got angry when I moved.
Oh, yeah. Because they were twins.
Yeah, they were twins.
Oh.
Who could blame me for being so confused that day? Her father was an exact copy of mine, except without the beard. And while the 5 pieces celebrated a new factory, farmhands did the real work. It's a fluke there's a picture of my father at all, but there he is in the background. The 6th 5-piece. Patsy returned, and things got complicated for Elias. She fought for my freedom, from a life she deemed unworthy.
We never got this evidence.
Yeah, steamy correspondence.
How awful is it that such beauty was ripped from its rightful fate, and worse, sent to live in possession of your brother's twisted twin, an outcast forced to a life of labor under a wicked relative, Patricia Christensen. We never looked up any of this. We didn't look up the spouses. We should have.
But we looked up a lot of them.
Yeah,
it's just that we didn't know which ones we needed to look up.
Yeah.
Elias relented, so long as I never learned the truth or receive inheritance. They knew I'd help my father. At Elias's will reading, I learned part of the truth. The rest I learned at home. I began to hate the 5 pieces.
Valid.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My father made me stay silent. He was worried history would repeat, and that his grandchildren would become outcasts. His fears weren't unfounded. As you know, my son Ernie died a few years ago. He had trained to take over as president. But due to family politics, or perhaps hubris, it went to Guy, a real Roottree. He nearly ruined the company. When Ernie took over, he saved the operation. Over 13 years, he made the family billions.
Damn. Billions in 1998. That's no small number.
Ernie earned about $36.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, because their branch of the family, they don't get candy money. They only get the Anderson farm money.
Yep. Oh, known as a bit eccentric and reclusive, opting to forego the typical luxuries of the average Roottree because he had no money.
Because he had no money.
He had no money, and he earned $36 a year.
Yeah, the yearly salary of Rootree's president always locked to the price of a single pack
he
of
earned
flashlight.
$4 a year. Wait. Well, whatever. Between $1 and $4 a year. I remember it was like $4 a year, I think, in 1998.
Yeah.
They got
Oh my
by on
God.
Daddy's salary, but when he fell ill, he couldn't pay his medical bills.
Right.
His death was my tipping point. Originally, my book was meant to expose Elias's hypocrisy. Until I started to look into the other dirty laundry.
Robert Roottree in a French court of law. It appears.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that.
Ron tried to have Robbie removed from the trust, but couldn't. Robbie was a blood relative, even out of wedlock.
First, the person in question was born. Yep. Oh.
That sounded familiar. The Clancid Trust that Elias established was designed to secure his family's future. His entire family's future. He couldn't write exceptions in without the whole thing falling apart.
Yeah.
My book can definitively prove that Elias was not the paragon of virtue he's heralded as. And that my
would
daughter
you like to come
and
in? Have a seat?
granddaughters
Yeah.
are just as much family, at least in the eyes of the trust, as anyone else. The Clancid
Can I
Trust
get you some
will secure
tea,
their
some
future.
coffee?
Oh, she's
They can
giving us
decide
the
what to
tea.
do with their shares. But I'm old, and I'm not in it for the money. The truth has been eating away at me for years, but now I can set the record straight, thanks to you. As someone who enjoys searching for the truth, you might understand the power it has. Whitewashing the past to protect the status quo can lead to repercussions in the present and future. So thank you. You knocked it out of the park. With your expert work, the truth will come to light.
Yeah.
And when
Yeah.
it does, my share of the Clancid Trust is yours.
Oh, shit.
Like I said at
Oh.
the beginning, set for life. Looking at the family tree on your wall, now with my father's, everything finally feels complete. Unless a whole lot more root trees somehow appear from thin air. This is the last time I'll come knocking. Thanks again, and so long.
Goodbye. I
Goodbye.
slammed the door in her face. I'm rich. Oh, this fucking song. Thanks to your hard work, Sam Madsen's book was published. It received mixed reviews. Life went on, and a new president took over the company. The Roottree family faded from the news cycle. And then, everything changed. There's another mystery to solve. Roottree Mania is now unlocked as a new game. All right, we're doing this on Monday. It's the other thing, remember? I'm a secret Roottree. Yeah,
Is that a onesie or a t-shirt?
I think it's a t-shirt.
Oh, it's a t-shirt.
Find out what happens to the Infamous family and a whole new mystery. Yeah, we're doing that on Monday. We're starting that on Monday.
Yeah, we are.
Oh my God, we did it!
God.
We did it! We're so good at this. We really didn't miss a lot. We really did not.
Yeah, no, it was just like that one Patricia's book, I guess.
Yeah.
We totally missed that, but like, I mean, we were looking at some spouses, but we had no way to know which ones we needed to look at.
Yeah.
And I don't remember seeing anything that would have made me think Patricia wrote a book.
Yeah. At all. Like, yeah, I don't remember anything either.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, we did it.
I mean, it was like the 1930s, Sakura. Kissing one farmhand, that's like the 1/5 rule or whatever. You know, just bullshit.
Okay. But you know what? I think I think we're gonna definitely call it here. We are gonna be back on Monday. We're gonna do the Roottree Mania line. So don't forget to join us then for more of this. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter at Receivable, on Blue Sky at Occults Receivable. You can follow me in both places at Tamazmataz. You can follow Teresa at Blue Sky Kara and YouTube at Tiny Kiwi Studio. We'll be back on Monday with more of this, guys. Thanks so much, and have a good night.
Good night.